Welcome. In this video, we will explore site speed optimization. We will discuss strategies and best practices to improve your website's loading speed. Site speed is crucial for a website's success. 47% of users expect sites to load in 2 seconds or less. 40% of users abandon sites that take over 3 seconds to load. A 1-second delay reduces page views by 11%. And a 0.1 second improvement can boost conversion rates by 8%. Site speed has a significant business impact. Faster loading leads to higher conversion rates and revenue, improved search engine rankings, better user engagement and retention, and reduced bounce rates. Core Web Vitals are key metrics for measuring and optimizing user experience. The first metric is Largest Contentful Paint, or LCP, which measures loading performance. It's the time at which the largest image or text block becomes visible. A good LCP threshold is less than or equal to 2.5 seconds. Next is First Input Delay, or FID, which measures interactivity. It's the time from when a user first interacts to when the browser responds. A good FID threshold is less than or equal to 100 milliseconds. Lastly, we have Cumulative Layout Shift, or CLS, which measures visual stability. It quantifies how much the page layout shifts during loading. A good CLS threshold is less than or equal to 0.1. Several common issues can slow down your site. Large images and media increase load times. Unoptimized code results in poor browser processing. Multiple HTTP requests create network bottlenecks. Render blocking resources delay page rendering. Slow server response time leads to initial loading delays. And uncompressed assets cause excessive data transfer. These issues affect the user experience and thus impact business metrics. Let's discuss asset optimization techniques. For image optimization, use modern formats like WebP with fallbacks. Compress images using tools like ImageMine. Implement responsive images using the Cirxit and Sizes attributes for optimal image delivery. And use loading equals lazy for images below the fold. For asset delivery, integrate with a content delivery network or CDN for faster global delivery. Implement browser caching with optimal cache control headers. Remove unused assets and use resource hints like preload. Now let's look at some code optimization techniques. In JavaScript, defer non-critical JavaScript by using the defer attribute in your script tags. Use type equals module for modern JavaScript and import modules as needed. Also, use async functions for better performance. In CSS, inline critical CSS for faster rendering. Preload your CSS files using link tags with rel equals preload. Also, minify and combine CSS files using module bundlers like Webpack. Let's talk about server-side optimizations. One important aspect is caching. You can use Redis for session storage. Implement proper browser cache headers optimization, and configure CDN caching effectively. Another important aspect is compression. Use gzip or Brotli compression. Minify your responses and optimize your HTTP responses. Load balancing is another crucial aspect. Implement geographic distribution, configure autoscaling, and set up health checks with failover. Lastly, optimize your database by implementing query optimization, using proper indexing strategies and applying connection pooling. Monitoring and performance tracking are essential for maintaining site speed. There are several monitoring tools like Google Analytics, which provides real user monitoring and page load metrics. Lighthouse provides performance, accessibility, and best practices audits. WebPageTest offers detailed performance analysis and waterfall charts. And New Relic allows application performance monitoring with alerts. You should also track key metrics like time to first byte or TTFB, which should be less than 200 milliseconds, first contentful paint or FCP, which should be less than 1.8 seconds, and total blocking time or TBT, which should be less than 300 milliseconds. Mobile optimization is crucial. Implement mobile-first practices. Serve responsive images by using the Circuit and Sizes attributes. Design for touch-friendly interfaces. Ensure a minimum touch target size of 44 by 44 pixels for interactive elements. Implement network-aware loading to adapt content based on connection speed using the Network Information API. Here is an example of how to implement responsive images using HTML and how to implement network-aware loading using JavaScript. Here are your key takeaways and action items. Immediately, you should optimize images, compress them, resize them, and implement responsive images using the WebP format. You should also enable gzip or Brotli compression for all text-based assets. And implement caching by setting up browser caching and implementing service workers. For ongoing monitoring, perform regular performance audits by running weekly lighthouse audits and monitoring core web vitals. Track user experience by monitoring real user metrics and gathering performance feedback. Finally, set and maintain performance budgets for key metrics. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.